There's so much news every day, it's hard to keep up with. Where exactly should we be looking? Today I received a document from a friend at Lefty Lies on Truth Social, and I think this is probably the most important as it clues us into the direction we're headed in if things don't change quickly. The document is long, so I will read the introduction and conclusion for you, and then link the rest of the document for you to read in its entirety. The document was published by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China on February 20th, 2023. As I read this, ask yourself, why now? What's changed? Do you feel the shift occurring in regards to what you are seeing in our country today? Here's the introduction. Since becoming the world's most powerful country after the two world wars and the Cold War, the United States has acted more boldly to interfere in the international affairs of other countries, pursue, maintain, and abuse hegemony, advance subversion and infiltration, and willfully wage wars, bringing harm to the international community. The United States has developed a hegemonic playbook to stage color revolutions, investigate regional disputes, and even directly launch wars under the guise of promoting democracy, freedom, and human rights. Clinging to the Cold War mentality, the United States has ramped up bloc politics and stoked conflict and confrontation. It has overstretched the concept of national security, abused export controls, and forced unilateral sanctions upon others. It has taken a selective approach to international law and rules, utilizing or discarding them as it sees fit, and has sought to impose rules that serve its own interests in the name of upholding a rules-based international order. This report, by presenting the relevant facts, seeks to expose the U.S. abuse of hegemony in the political, military, economic, financial, technological, and cultural fields, and to draw greater international attention to the perils of the U.S. practices to world peace and stability and the well-being of all peoples. Now the conclusion. While a just cause wins its champion-wide support, an unjust one condemns its pursuer to be an outcast. The hegemonic, domineering, and bullying practices of using strength to intimidate the weak, taking from others by force and subterfuge, and playing zero-sum games are exerting grave harm. The historical trends of peace, development, cooperation, and mutual benefit are unstoppable. The United States has been overriding truth with its power and trampling justice to serve self-interest. These unilateral, egoistic, and regressive hegemonic practices have drawn growing, intense criticism and opposition from the international community. Countries need to respect each other and treat each other as equals. Big countries should behave in a manner befitting their status and take the lead in pursuing a new model of state-to-state relations featuring dialogue and partnership, not confrontation or alliance. China opposes all forms of hegemonyism and power politics and rejects interference in other countries' international affairs. The United States must conduct serious soul-searching. It must critically examine what it has done, let go of its arrogance and prejudice, and quit its hegemonic domineering and bullying practices. Have you heard enough? Is it time for we the people to stop ignoring what is being done to our country? Is it time for us to recognize the dangers of our place on the world stage as narrated by the Biden administration? Is the United States of America what we the people want it to be for our families and future generations? Thanks for listening.